And here he is, live in the 77% studios at DW. Albi X!
Yes, sir!
It is really awesome having you here with us. Thank you so much. Now,
thank you too.
You know, we have people who are waiting to see what are you going to drop in our interview.
Yeah.
And of course, some people have been following you through your journey. And your music is not just entertaining, right? In fact, your career beyond music is full of empowerment. So what feedback have you gotten from people who have been touched by your work?
Yeah. Man kann es kaum glauben.
You know, it's hard to believe. People come up to me saying that I have inspired them with my songs, that I've motivated them to try new things in their lives that they've always wanted. And after a few months, the first messages started coming from the Congo. And for me, that was like, wow. I thought maybe I've achieved something.
Geschafft ein bisschen so.
Du hast geschafft. You have made it indeed. Now, you are born in Germany, which is predominantly a white society. But you grew up within the Congolese community in Cologne, right? How was it like for you as a person living with albinism, growing up here?
Es gab gute Zeiten als auch schlechte Zeiten.
There were good as well as bad times, but that's how it often goes. I gathered experiences through my life here. I'm happy with each memory I've made. They've made me the person I am today. I am proud, and it was really eye-opening growing up in my community. I'm generally a thoughtful person, and I've made many decisions for myself.
Und ich habe auch viele Entscheidungen für mich selbst getroffen.
I was often alone and even told by other people to give up on me. I was always in my own world, and I had to decide for myself which path to take. Will I give up or will I persevere? And I chose to persevere, and that's really the best thing I've ever done.
Und ich habe mich dazu entschieden, weiterzumachen. Das ist das Beste, was mir passieren konnte.
How much influence does the Congolese culture have on you, on yourself and on your art?
I've always been a culturally aware person and wanted to know a lot about the Congo. Because I never went home to the Congo, and some things happened to me within the Congolese community here that weren't positive. That's why it was important for me to hold on to the positive aspects and culture I associate with the Congo. I listened to Werason a lot. Werason was my role model. My mother reminded me again last week how I used to dance to his music when I was small. And yes, it's very important for me to hold to that culture.
It's great that you mention a Congolese musician because are you curious to get some feedback from the 77%ers?
Yeah.
Do you wonder what they think about your music?
I really want to know. I really want to know, really.
Now, we have been on the streets of Kinshasa and played them the song Lele.
Ooh.
Now, here's their reaction. Let's take a look.
Belle mélodie. C'est de l'afro.
The melody is nice. It's a bit like Afrobeat, but it's good.
Bon, écoute, nous, on accueille.
Certainly praiseworthy. We welcome his music where it promotes our language. Good luck to him.
Il a nos bonnes chances. Bon vent à l'artiste.
Sa musique, on s'est retrouvé un peu.
In his music, we find universalism.
Ce mélange artistique.
This artistic mix offers a certain color to his music that shows originality. We feel a bit of the Congo. He sings in Lingala. For me, the artist tries to affirm his identity. Quite simply, it's a means of being able to tie the links between the spaces between Germany and the Congo. He also questions which is his proper culture, having never lived personally in the Congo.
Il n'a jamais peut-être côtoyé personnellement en vivant au Congo.
Ah oui, je vois, je connais les sons.
Ah, I know the song, but not the artist. I listen to this music. I like it. I like this genre. I like the songs. It sets a good atmosphere, and we like it, especially when we are with friends. But all I know is it's the Congolese who dominate music scenes everywhere. They dominate. Everyone wants to know Lingala through music. Even when you're not born here, you still have this tendency to sing in Lingala, and that creates something important for our music.
Je trouve que la musique, elle est bonne.
I think the music is good. It's great that it's sung in Lingala. That's the aspect that attracts me a lot, and I like it a lot.
Albi X, you are slowly growing a fan base in the Congo. Did you hear that? Your music is universal, has universality. Your first reaction?
Meine erste Reaktion, ich war wirklich überrascht.
My first reaction, I'm really surprised. And I'm really happy because I've never been to the Congo myself. And it is my wish to travel there this year and to experience the place in real life. It would be awesome to play there too. Do a big concert. I'm overwhelmed and I don't really know what to say.
Ich weiß nicht, wie ich damit umgehen soll. Das ist für mich einfach...
This is the 77%.
Yeah.
We tell it like it is. And speaking of the DRC, you've talked about how impactful the Congolese culture is and has been for you. And you've also emphasized your, the importance of your upbringing in Germany. Is it easy to balance the two cultures? And how do you do it?
Also, ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen,
honestly, I've not really thought about how I should go about balancing those cultures.
Go with the flow.
I've always just gone with the flow. You have to imagine it like this. My mixing of the languages happened when I was freestyling. When I was creating music, I mixed Lingala, German, and French. I considered doing something in German.
Etwas auf Deutsch zu machen, aber ich muss etwas überlegen, wo ich...
But I have to do something that really stands out, where people wouldn't just say, oh, he's doing that because he's an albino. No, I do what I do because I'm an artist, and I can show that I have more to offer. Most people thought I was French, so I was even more motivated to show my German roots.
Ich kann verschiedene Kulturen annehmen.
But also that I can adapt to different cultures. I am not limiting myself. I always say if you limit yourself, you create boundaries. And why should you create boundaries if it's possible to be universal?
Wenn es möglich ist, universal zu sein. Deswegen.
Now there's someone watching us, right? And they're sitting at home and they're thinking, okay, I feel different. I probably look different as well. What would be your word to them? Because they're watching at home. What would be your word to them?
Was ich hier gerne sagen möchte, und das sage ich...
What I'd like to say, and I'm saying this because I really believe this, don't ever let anyone talk you down. Stay as you are. Don't think you are out of place or that you don't belong somewhere. No, you are your own very special person. You are the master of your own fate. Go and get what's important for you. Don't wait for something to fall to you. Don't let anyone say you can't do something. As soon as you're ready to take something on, go for it. Because you are perfect the way you are.
Und geh ran und lass dir von niemandem was sagen, denn so wie du bist, bist du perfekt. Und das soll auch für immer so bleiben. Dafür bin ich da.
Wow. Albi X.
Yes,
what
sir.
a strong message you're sending. Please, please, please keep that spirit. And thank you so much for being my guest.
Ich danke dir.
Thanks to you. You are the best.